Yo, what's going on? SOS Wrestle Talk back at y'all once again. I'm sorry to fuck up your earbuds if you listen to earbuds, if you listen to this in regular speakers. I'm sure you appreciate the octaves of my voice, the octaves of my volume, if you will. It is your boy, the Pro Wrestle Fly God, Stardust Yaku, Super Pro Wrestle Fly God, motherfucking the human L.I.J. Cat, man, El Toro Negro, all these damn aliases, nicknames, whatever may have you. I'm here to talk about Bloodsport 9. Bloodsport 9, actually, the 9th edition, what would be the number, took place this past Thursday, WrestleMania weekend. It was a very newsworthy event as it would feature the return to action of former New Japan Pro Wrestling star Kota Ibushi here. So, also here on this show, we had the former AEW World Champion Jon Moxley returning to Bloodsport action as he's going to take on Josh Coughlin right here. And my man Josh, the War God, the War Machine Barnett, taking on Timothy Thatcher. Of course, we got Johnny Bloodsport, a.k.a. John Morrison, facing off against Royce Isaacs. We got Davey Boy Smith Jr. battling J.R. Kratos. We also have Marina Shafir taking on Killer Kelly. Eric Hammer versus Calvin Tankman. So this show opened up with an introductory ceremony for the grapplers, the fighters right here. Josh Barnett grabbed the mic and says, "There is no equal to Josh Barnett's Bloodsports. Thank you all. Let the battle commence right here." So we had Jeff Cobb taking on Calder Maul. He got the victory via TKO. So Maul was an aggressive guy. He was trying to take Cobb down early here. Cobb pretty much hit a powerbomb via pretty much a la of Rampage Jackson to get the victory, calling for the TKO. The crowd exploded. I thought that was a great finish right here. That was an excellent way to pretty much end this match. So next we had Eric Hammer taking on defeating Calvin Tankman. He got the victory via submission. Both these guys competed in the last Bloodsport event that took place in Los Angeles. Groundwork was very chippy between these guys at first. The bigger Tankman took advantage on top, but Hammer was able to escape. He got a quick breather. Side note, this was Hammer's first match in 18 months right here. So he eventually would go on to submit Hammer when he got strong in a north-south position. He got him in a double wrist lock, aka the Kimura. Got the victory. This was a fast, short bout, but it was really good. Next match coming up, we got Marina Shafir, taking on and defeating Killer Kelly. She got the victory via submission. We got Shafir toying with Killer Kelly early on, getting pretty much being the bully here in this match. They had some nice exchanges going on. Shafir started to muscle her around a little bit, but actually she got the triangle choke submission for the finish, did Marina Shafir. I figured she would win. She has the more MMA experience between the two, not taking anything away from Killer Kelly. I just thought that it probably is a good look if Marina Shafir got the victory right here, which she did. Next match coming up, I think this is the most highly anticipated bout, maybe the most anticipated bout of the evening, of this card at least. We have Kota Ibushi coming back and taking on and defeating Speedball Bailey. He got the victory via TKO. There was rumors and rumblings about Kota Ibushi's shoulder. If it was injured, would he be how much would he be able to really do this weekend? His shoulder looked pretty damn good to me right here. So these guys put on an amazing fight. This one, they traded strikes and kicks. Crowd loved this match. This was an amazing fight right here. Bailey attempted a triangle choke. Then Ibushi, he was able to counter it with a cloverleaf of his own. Ibushi ended up in Bailey's guard, if you're familiar with the guard position and, MMA and everything like that. These guys beat the shit out of each other. So to finish Shaw, Ibushi lay out Bailey with the Regal Plex. He hit the Kamigoye to put this match over. The crowd erupted. Ibushi looked super emotional upon winning this match. He made a motion to Mike Bailey that these guys, of course, should have a match here in the near future. So I thought that was pretty sweet right there. Then we had a break in the action. We had Eric Paulson receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award with Chavo Guerrero. I thought that was a nice little part in breaking the action right there. Then we get Bad Dude Tito taking on and defeating Yuri Yamura via submission right here. So I thought that was interesting. This is an okay match. Thought this was fine. He got a suplex, then he put Yamura away with the ankle lock. This is actually solid. Yuri Yamura and Bad Dude Tito did kind of impress me right here. So I feel like, especially with maybe more the latter of Bad Dude Tito, I don't really get to see a lot of him. The most I see of him is over in New Japan. So this was seeing him in a different light. I'm glad to see him in a different light. So far as Yuri Yamura as well. So shout out to both of these guys right here. So then we get Bulldog Smith, Harry Smith defeating J.R. Kratos via submission right here. This was just two big, meaty men slapping meat, and that's what it was, man. I enjoyed this match so much, man. He put J.R. Kratos away with the label lock submission to get the submission victory. Fucking banger. These dudes hit each other so fucking hard. I felt it through my damn TV, man. Go out and watch this whole show before I get to the main event, because the main event is coming up soon. I got a couple more matches before I talk about the main event, as of course. So, and we get next match we got going on. We got Johnny Bloodsport taking on and defeating Royce Isaacs via submission right here. I didn't really know what to expect from John Morris and Johnny Nitro, if you will, from this type, but him and Royce Isaacs did their thing right here. I thought that was pretty nice. So we got him, like I said, he got the victory via submission, pretty much tapped him out with a front face lock. But yeah, this was good. This was really good. Royce Isaacs highly impressed me as well. I've seen him a little bit, not like very, very little, but I've seen enough of him to where I'm like, okay, this is something different from him, and this was really good. So I think I might enjoy both of these guys in a Bloodsport scenario here coming up in the future. So next match, we got Jon Moxley taking on and defeating Alex Coughlin. He got the victory via TKO right here. So we get Mox trying to Darce choke him and everything, and it was pretty cool. He actually choked him unconscious with a bulldog choke, aka front face lock, if whatever you want to call it. Brutal match. This style fits Moxley so much, and I like that he can adapt between the hardcore stuff and the shoot fight stuff per se. I think that's a very good look for him, and he does it extremely well. So shout out to Jon Moxley. Shout out to Alex Coughlin here right here. Putting on a damn good match. I love this shit right here. It was fantastic. Freaking fantastic. So then we go on to the next match right here. This is actually the main event of the show. We have Timothy Thatcher taking on and defeating Josh Barnett. This match fucked right here. This was fucking amazing. He got the victory via submission, did Timothy Thatcher right here. He got the victory via the armbar, making Thatcher the first man to defeat Josh Barnett at his own event by his own rules. So my final thoughts of this, man, if you're familiar with Bloodsport, then you will not be disappointed with what goes on. These shows really tend to fly by. They're filled with variety and surprises, but there's also dignity and respect towards the talent and the fans. So Thatcher, he had his moment. He and Barnett, in my opinion, had a true high-level main event match right here. Mox versus Coughlin was damn good. Johnny Bloodsport is a very worthy nickname, and that match is very much worth your time. Like I said, Smith versus Kratos, that match absolutely fucked. Ibushi's return was a spectacle in its own. Shafir looked better here than she's ever looked in AEW, so go fucking figure. Go figure. It is what it is. But that is my Bloodsport number 9 wrap-up, man. It's your boy, the Pro Wrestling Fly God, Stardust Yaku, Blunt Cianito, representing for SOS Wrestle Talk, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, bruh. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.